Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Torch. I am your host, Eliseo Ushindi, as always, and I think let's just get started. So, as we are heading into the presidential elections in Uganda, coming February next year, 2021, last month, after Bobi Wine was announced and nominated as presidential candidate from the National Unity Platform NUP, or People Power as their slogan stands, uh, from the opposition party. But then, just after maybe a week when he was released, he again got arrested while heading to campaign in Luka. So that is to be saying that Bobi Wine or Robert Chagulanyi has been arrested almost twice in just a week. This feud between the leading and yet in power National Resistance Movement (NRM) and UNP started from the day Bobi Wine was elected Member of Parliament for Chiadondo East. Today, Bobi Wine is and I think remains recommended the youngest and considered just one of the youngest politicians ever, and to have demanded office in Uganda at just 38 years old. If he gets to be elected for the next year's presidential elections, he's going to be the first Uganda's youngest president in history. And I'm not sure who is excited for this, but I must say it's a huge struggle. So ever since Bobi Wine was elected to be Member of Parliament for Chiadondo East, it has become a very huge feud, and it's been a tug of war between NRM and NUP. Because you see, President Museveni has been in power for almost 35 years, and not everyone appreciates that he's been there for too long, or he's been there for too long and he has done nothing. So these are kind of the questions that I keep asking myself, and no one really has to answer that. I mean, no one, I don't know. Let's just keep on. So his music and youthful career have also gained him so many followers over the time. He's young, and he had a music career, and then he's had a big influence on the youth society in Uganda, and man, almost everyone supports what he does, which is I must say, it's pretty amazing that he does an amazing job, trying to speak out to the youths and trying to talk to them about what's wrong and what has to be done. But I must say, I have my own point of views, and I don't think we're going to share that right now. But following his arrest this Wednesday, Bobi Wine tweeted in 2 tweets saying, "Police broke into his car and took him to custody." Speaking to the public, Kampala's police spokesperson, Fred Enanga, went on saying operations are being carried out since the oppositions have failed to have a safe and peaceful rally, and that it was against the laws from the medical institutions and regulations to prevent the press of COVID-19. So basically what the police spokesperson was trying to mean is that the opposition parties have failed to have the best ways of having their rallies and campaigns. And as much as they want to be there and campaign, we still have COVID-19 going around. So they thought it wasn't just safe for oppositions to do their campaigns. But what's funny is the president, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, is allowed to make rallies, and he's been going all over Uganda from north to west, and he's been doing his rallies without any problem. But what's surprising is that when the opposition is trying to do the same, it doesn't end up well. And this whole week there's been a lot of chaos in Uganda, Kampala, and other regions, which is not some good news you want to look at. But hey, news are there and reporting everything that is happening, so we just have to believe and accept and just go with everything that is going on. But it's real sad. So the police said the oppositions are not doing a good job, and they are not following the regulations and rules that were set up by the Ministry of Health. Keep a distance, don't gather too much, wear a mask. And then it seemed like, the NUP and people power are just not, doing that. So, but as much as this sounds so not having logic, this is the worst speech to be ever given, especially by a police spokesperson. Because what I do not understand is, how does brutality against one's supporters solve the issues about COVID-19? Tear gas and batons, how does that help people have a safe rally? I thought if we want people to have a safe place together, we'd inform as much as needed. But seems like these police officers just love to be in the news as their name is being trashed, because no one is saying anything good about what they're doing, even though they're claiming it's for the best, the greater good. People use this in the wrong way. They do something wrong in the name of greater good and think everyone's going to buy that. I said this before and I'll say it again. Although I know some people do not agree, but hey, I am not sure the president carries out such operations. He's never even came out to speak about it. But maybe that's enough to tell he's behind this. But seriously though, beating people is even dangerous than catching COVID-19. Today, Uganda's police is one of the most dangerous police force on the continent, maybe even in the world. This is not protect and serve. It seems to me like, I don't even have a name for that, but it's just not protect and serve, because that's what they stand for, protect and serve. But to the extent that everything is about right now, it doesn't look like protect and serve anymore. This is like torture, arrest, and whatever the hell it is. So, in the end of the day, people are going to claim that, alright, we were trying to do the best and we did not have it, but hey, we kept going on. Anyway, in some good news, this Wednesday in the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, it was announced that the country had come to the end of the Ebola disease. And guys, this is an amazing information to have. After almost 3 years since the outbreak, it happened like, damn, we're done with Ebola. But that was not it, because Ebola started in June and the country came to a number of 0 cases, like almost, I think, a couple of months ago. They came to 0 numbers. DRC has been hit with Ebola since 2018, and thanks to much work and persistence of the health workers, no matter what, because not only were they up against just one disease, but so were they facing COVID-19. Imagine you're facing Ebola and then COVID-19 is also out of nowhere and you have to face it. But now it seems like we're now up for victory, because even after having around 2,200 people dead due to the disease, finally, it seems like Ebola is gone. And even if 2020 hasn't been in anyone's favor, this was great news to hear, because not only, like I said, not only were the people against Ebola, but also COVID-19. And they had to be so careful, because one mistake would either lead you to Ebola or COVID-19. And we don't have a scale to measure which one is the worst to have and which one isn't. But the truth is, they were all killer diseases. I know we always use that term in Africa, and so they were also dangerous and nothing to be like, they weren't a thing to play with, because facing Ebola and having COVID-19 in the field at the same time is like having a German Shepherd and a Bulldog in the same house for your protection. Although I think they might actually protect you, but they can live together, but maybe without you. Seriously though, this was great to hear, because after almost 3 years of fighting this disease, everything seems to be back to normal again. Thank you very much, everyone who's been doing a great job. But before I leave though, I just wanted to remind you that it's the festive season, but remember that COVID-19 is still out there and we have to party and celebrate like it's 2020. What I mean is, wear a mask, keep your distance, and stop. No, okay, I won't say that. Either way, just be careful and know that COVID-19 is still out there. Even if businesses might go back to normal, work might go back to normal, schools and everything, this disease and this virus, we haven't known for sure if it's gone. The vaccine, some great news from vaccine says that it is up to 93% chances of working. And that is amazing, guys. So if we keep working so hard and protecting ourselves, because if I protect my life, your life will be safe as well. So it's be responsible, not just I don't know, but if you're safe, everyone else is going to be safe. That's the thing. And if you missed to be live with me here, you can catch up this episode on YouTube later on tomorrow at 8 a.m. East African time at Kengwali News, or you can follow us on Instagram at Refugee News Team, Facebook Kengwali News. And since it is the festive season, we got some goodies for you for this festive season. Just go to www.afrograndmarket.com and www.kengwalinews.com for more. So thank you for being an amazing audience, and I hope to see you guys next week. So please stay safe and don't get COVID-19.